Yeah, he right about what he's saying. The streets ain't all what it panned out to be. I know it looked good at first, but you're gonna end up either dead or gonna end up in jail for the rest of your life. Your homeboy gonna tell on you, trust me. Then while you in jail, he's gonna be fucking on your girl too.
All right, I guess first we go right to left.
I don't know what type of shit this nigga just went through, bro, but that nigga, bro, that nigga had some serious trauma, Chad. That's personal experience. That nigga said, your homeboy gonna tell you while he in jail, he gonna be fucking your girl, too. I'm like, damn. That nigga had to go,
Just
my
say your
God.
name.
All right, man. My name's Jason Wise. My name's Sharon Davis.
My name Terrence Brewer.
Jarmon Davis. Okay.
Well, I come from a long line. You know what I'm saying? That's how we live in the streets. It's trying to manipulate and get over on the situation instead of taking accountability for yourself. Say me and him will do something. He gets part and I don't. By him being part, I end up being part. We all not taking responsibility that we all did it ourselves. So as a man, I feel like that was something I had to learn and learn to overcome. So that way I wouldn't make these kind of mistakes. So I wasn't worried about somebody telling me.
These niggas are listening to Future in the background. What do you nigga blood? What do you nigga? Hey, you nigga got speakers in that bitch, phones, food. You nigga be on IG Live. They got PlayStations. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, is this prison? Like, oh my God.
Somebody snitch or something. In order for him to snitch, you gotta give him something to snitch about. So therefore, taking accountability is becoming a man. So that way I won't have to deal with, situations like that. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You gotta go for get back on what he had just said. I'm in a situation like that. I've been in jail for 16 and a half years for something I didn't do. I was involved in the situation, but I didn't actually kill that man, you know what I'm saying? But I wish the guy that I was with would have touched accountability and say, you know what, they do got all that time, or they trying to get him all that time and go ahead and let them know that they did it. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't do it. But now I'm sitting in this motherfucker doing all this time. But now I've been here for 16 years. I'm taking accountability. I got 3 kids now. So I'm taking accountability of everything that I got, or anything that I'm doing now. I have changed my life totally, you know what I'm saying, completely. But I'm taking accountability now. I know what accountability means now today than I did before. You know what I'm saying? So there we go.
You have no choice but to sit down and think all day.
Touching on what they were saying, I feel like accountability is owning up to your own actions, being responsible for your own actions, not pointing the finger. I remember, I'm 35 now, but when I came to jail, I was 19. I've been there for 16 years. 16 years. So I know when I first came into the system, I used to kind of like point the finger on, why I'm in here and point the blame and you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, didn't nobody force me to do what I did. You know what I mean? I chose to make the decision, but that got me put in this situation, you know what I'm saying? And it took a minute for me to realize that, but once I was able to, I was able to be at peace with, my situation and whatnot. So I just think that accountability is being, owning up to your decisions and the choices that you make. And I also believe that that's what men do too, though. You know what I mean? In order to call yourself a man, you have to be accountable for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just, that's what it is, yeah, for sure.
I feel like they basically touched on everything, but like since I'm younger out of all them, I'm 23. I feel like accountability and responsibility both fall in the same lines because to take accountability, you got to be responsible. To be responsible, you got to take accountability for your actions. So without that and without me coming to jail, when I was 18, I would have never even learned how to do all that. I mean, I probably would have did it, but it would have never happened as fast as it did.
So in a sense, you look at this as kind of like a reset and kind of like a
at first, I looked at it like a downfall, but throughout the years and the stuff that has happened and the stuff that I done experienced, I take it as a blessing. Yeah. Because difference, like the way I was going, I could have been in jail for something different. Or I wouldn't be here talking to you, having an interview with you.
No, that's real. That's a unique perspective. I think. A lot of times I think on the outside I think that like everybody in here is just saying like I shouldn't be there, but then when you have people who are saying like, man, maybe not wake up, but I need
for sure.
Everybody, especially in a situation where you might be, innocent of everything. We all know we've all been impacted like black, brown, you've been impacted by this system somewhere. You know, even if you are going to jail, you might go to jail longer than everybody else going to jail, right? But it's like, you know, at the end of the day, you find yourself in that situation. It seems like, you know, y'all got the mindset of like, yo, I'm here and I'm making the best of, you know, making the best of the situation that I'm in.
I honestly believe, like touching on when he said, he had said something that hit home, far as feeling like this being a blessing in disguise, because I remember when I first came to jail, and my mom used to touch on that, like, man, you like, I feel like you being in there saving you from a whole lot of stuff that's going on out here. I was losing family members, I was losing close friends, to where when they had died, you could have had put me in that car with him when he got killed, or on that street with him when he got killed or whatnot and stuff. So she used to always be like, man, I think like it's all right, yeah, I don't want you to be in here, but at the same time, I see how this saves your life, saving your life, because a lot of people that you love dearly is dying. You know what I'm saying? And the route that we was going on, we was on the road of destruction. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I didn't come to jail, I'm not gonna say that
He'd be dead.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. It was a point in time where I didn't think I was gonna make it to 21. You know what I'm saying? Just the way that we was living. And I was always advanced for my age. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, these certain things though, when coming to jail, opened my eyes and gave me perspective just on life in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the false beliefs and things that we was believing in, understanding like that shit wasn't really about nothing. You know what I mean?
If it wasn't for jail,
Yeah.
who the wasn't for jail, as discipline, without discipline, we would have thought it was still cool to keep doing what we was doing.
Sure.
It's not structured. It's missing from my
But like, Chad, it take you to go to jail to realize that though. Like, I'm pretty sure doing what you was doing before you got caught, you knew that what you was doing was like illegal, wrong, you know, immoral. So like, it take you to go to jail for 16 years to finally realize, oh yeah, that shit was wrong. Like, bro, and you saying you more advanced at your age, you were more advanced than everybody. Like, come on, bro. Now I can understand like if you actually like, you know, if you in a situation where you got to do what you got to do, right? But this nigga clearly just said he didn't have to be doing what he just did. Like, he didn't have to do what he did. Like, but it's like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like for him that's just crazy. That's crazy. It took you to go to jail for 16 years to figure that shit out.
It made me learn the three things: self-discipline, to be humble, and just it's something way better out there than this shit. Sure.
This jail stuff has helped me out a lot. I know for sure if I was out there in the streets right now, I got like 15, 16 people. My friends, close friends that I grew up with is dead right now to this day, and I would have been right there with them. Car crashes, gun violence, it just would have happened. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends got life in jail, all type of stuff. But I'm glad that I did kind of.
My uncle got well, I mean, he didn't get life, but that nigga basically got life. Shit, that nigga, I ain't see that nigga since like, I don't know, I'd never seen him. Like, he was in jail before I was born, and then afterwards. So like, I think he might have just got out now or something. Yeah, I think he might have just got out now. That nigga, bro, that nigga been in jail my whole life, bro. Old as shit, like, bro, it's not worth it, bro. Like, I know sometimes shit get hard, bro, but damn, dog, like, damn. Like, damn, my nigga, like, you get 40 years in that bitch, you go in, you 19, you get 40 years, nigga, you lost, first of all, you out of touch with reality. Second, you lost everything, like, you lost all connections, ties to people, like, feel like you lose all that shit, bro. Like, you come out of jail, like, nigga, you just alone, nigga. You by yourself, nigga. You don't got nothing, nigga. I know that shit's probably hard as fuck, bro. Coming out of jail and just having nobody, bro.
Now I don't have those friends no more. I don't even hang out with the type of dudes no more. I got a wife, 3 kids, and that's the type of life that I'm trying to live, a positive life, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get out there and work and stuff. I never thought about working before. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is a blessing in disguise. I wouldn't change nothing that happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad that dude didn't do what he was supposed to do, but at the same time, I'm glad he didn't do what he had to do, because now I became a man in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but I became a man there. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
I got to get out there with the kids and show them kids the way, you know what I'm saying, for they end up the same way that I ended up here. Because the same game that I grew up on make the same game like it was, you know what I'm saying? So everything has changed, you know what I'm saying? So ain't no need for me to get back out there on that same type of mission. It's the game has changed, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm older. I don't know what's going on down almost 2 decades. I don't know what the hell out there in the world. I'm actually scared to go out there right now because I don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? It kind of fucks you up and then it helps you out. You know what I'm saying? When I don't know, it's crazy. They do all this shit, put us in jail, but they don't really necessarily give us the shit that we actually need because they don't know what we're going through. They don't know what we're going through. They don't know what we've been through. So we just really here. They put these programs and all that other stuff that they put up. Like really put somebody up here that has been through what we've been through. So they can sit there and talk to us like, when I got out and I did this, this is what I did. This is what I did. And a lot of times they not really giving that to us. You know what I'm saying? So,
No, for sure.
Yes. To touch on what you're saying, what are some of the things that you feel like are needed as you guys like work towards transitioning back into society? Like,
yeah, man, when we out there in the struggles, killing motherfuckers, doing all the type of shit that we was out there doing, and then came to jail for it and came home and being successful. And then they can sit here and tell us how they did it and what they did and show us. I mean, this is what I did. I was doing this killing, I was out there pimping, I was out there doing this.
No, that's true though. Like you can only learn from somebody that can relate to your situation. You feel me? Like I don't want personally like. A nigga try to teach me how to hoop, right? And I know damn well I'll bust this nigga ass up and down the court all day with my eyes closed and one arm. I'm not listening to anything you gotta fucking say, nigga. Get the fuck out of my face. So I get it. I give it. I just say where you coming from. Like,
Being in jail for doing 25 years.
that is factual.
Like, and this is not
you can't
doing
just
that.
bring no
Show
anybody
me
in there.
that I
Niggas not gonna
do that when
respect
I
that
get
nigga.
out. Because I feel like it's impossible for a person, especially a black man in America, you know what I'm saying, to get out right now and try to sit there and try to go get my shit together. Go out there, first of all, I'm a convict, and look how I look. I look vicious. I'm a big guy. I'm black. I'm look vicious. They say I look vicious, but I'm black. I'm black. Hey, I'm vicious. They ain't scared of a big ass bear. They scared of a big black man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. But that's the shit that we be in here thinking about. What we be in here going through, though, man. Usually before, like a couple years ago, I would never even got on this. This shows you right here. I changed his life. I ain't like the police shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting on this camera and stuff like that.
It's hard to form.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like they said, man. Just going through trials and tribulations a lot, and it feel better dealing with somebody that's been through your situation because based on they know how to help you. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking at you as like, oh man, he's a convict, man. He's gonna mess up. He's gonna screw up. He's gonna be back. They help us. But they already biased to us though. Like they already expecting us to mess up. They already had their mind made up. Oh, he's gonna do it again. He ain't learned his lesson. He's a convict, and you just need that extra love, that extra push to show you gonna be all right, man. I'm gonna help you step by step by step. Like even if somebody did have a mess up, ain't nobody perfect. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect. Sometimes sadness and trials and tribulations get the best of some people. You know what I'm saying? Because it happened to all races. You know what I'm saying? White people, Asians, Mexicans, like a bad situation is a bad situation. As you can see, ain't nobody perfect. But to have, like he said, to have that extra push, like, no, man, I got you. When I do have them bad times, man, I got you, man. You're going to be all right. That's what we lacking around here. Because the minute somebody do something, they playing a blame game. Oh, he's going to do this. He's trying to manipulate the system instead of figuring out what's really wrong.
That's how we think society gonna look at us because how they look at it, they supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? So now if the police is looking at us that way, so society gonna look at us that way too, and we just kind of just a piece of shit. Still humans too. We just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need a second chance. Give all the motherfuckers second chance. Why we can't have one?
Yeah.
That's hard thing, like all it is, right? It's to like coming and humanize. Like I said, if you black and brown, either you've been directly affected or your family members, you know what I mean, your parents, whatever the case may be. So it's like our goal in all of this is to humanize and show the people on the outside that there, is something redeemable here. You know what I mean? Like you said, like humanizing is like our number one goal in all of the work that we do. You know what I mean? So you see, so I started this program as a prison basketball program. Basketball cool, but this the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
For me personally, pertaining to my situation, I've never been a juvenile hall, I've never been in a YA, never been in no camp, no none of that shit. This is my very first time ever being in trouble with the law. It just so happened to be for something severe to where they gave me life. You know what I'm saying? And
That nigga got life. See, he already had to make his. That's why he's talking like how he talking. That nigga made his decision. Now he made peace with his decision. He ain't going nowhere.
It's
That
just
nigga's life.
it's crazy because when you go through trial and stuff, they talk about the case, but they don't never go into how did we lead up to this point? How did he go from being an innocent kid to playing with toys and watching cartoons and all that shit to, you know what I'm saying, to shooting guns and selling drugs, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's a disconnect. You know what I'm saying? And they don't. It's sad because they don't never touch on that. It's just based on the case, but it's deeper than just what I'm in this courtroom for. You know what I'm saying?
They don't see
a whole.
they think
See what they don't do is see who we grew up in is in the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't understand when we go to court and white motherfuckers. Just not even say white people that look at us as the low of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, we had group home. I mean, not group home, but we had boys and girls club and stuff like that. They started shutting all that shit down. They was giving us food and up in there. We was up in there for the air conditioning and stuff like that. They started shutting everything down. So we just out here not doing nothing. Don't have anything to do. They got us right here in this top area. Mama on crack, daddy on crack. We ain't got no money. So what else we gonna do? We hungry. We gotta go eat. We gotta go get it. They don't look at that and see what we came up. We doing motherfuckers getting shot, people selling drugs, all types of stuff that we see. I'm coming out my first time seeing a dead body at 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. They don't think about what we invented. Like they say post-traumatic stress for people that go to court. And we have post-traumatic stress since I was about 6 years old. I see dead body. But I can't go in there and tell these people that and say that because they ain't gonna believe me or nothing like that. They just looking at me like this black motherfucker. They looking at this piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But think about where I came from, where y'all put us at. You know what I'm saying? We in the hood where there ain't nothing there. Trucks get to drive there. I be big rigs get to drive there with all that pollution, all the drugs and all the guns coming over. Where they getting all these damn guns from? They putting it there for us. Fuck ourselves off. You know what I'm saying? But they only we go to court and shit. They giving us all this time, man. They giving us too much time. Too much time.
And he was saying like they're not gonna believe you, and it's because they don't come from these neighborhoods, these environments that we come from, and that's where the disconnect comes from. That so it's hard for them to be able to empathize with the struggles, things that we go through.
If they hungry, and that's go to one of us. Go to that, they'd be more likely like, man, don't even let him go. But I knew what he was going through, and I seen what was going on. He had to do that. You know what I'm saying? He had to survive.
That's why people such as like more people like you that can understand and speak and touch on things is relatable. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a lifers program that I go to every Monday, and it was like you go in front of the board, they ask you like, okay, well, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, you say that you killed somebody, this, that, and the third, been through this, that, and the third, lost family, as well as this and the third. But then you may have somebody else that went through something similar, but they didn't take the same path as you did. So what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? So that's it. You got to get to the core of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been that, or he might have seen what I saw or experienced what I experienced, but it might have been a turn off to him. But for me, it might have been a turn on to where it was like, okay,
same color newspaper.
Whatever's going on, I feel accepted or gratification. I feel that I'm being acknowledged. People are finally seeing me. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us do come from dysfunctional families. No father in the household.
Real shit.
Single mom. Hella
Real shit
siblings.
though.
I come from a seven. It's seven. I got 7 brothers and sisters. 7 siblings.
I got 4 siblings.
And was all together in one household. I'm the oldest boy. So I used to feel like at an early age, like when I started doing my thing, I was 15. But it wasn't really because we were just super.
I ain't gonna lie though, Chad. That's how it really was for us too. I got 4 siblings, bro. So like, nigga, I ain't really had shit growing up. Like cause we all had to like, it was everything we had was just shared between each other. Like we really didn't have shit like individually growing up. Probably until I just started having shit till I got to 9th grade, bro. But I couldn't work in 9th grade because I was too young, I think. But I was and then plus I was hooping at the time, so bro, I just got tired of like going to lunch, bro, and just pretending like I wasn't hungry, bro, and sit at the table watching everybody eat. I just got tired of that shit, bro. I got real tired of that shit. So unfortunately, since I couldn't work and she was, you feel me, I had to do what I had to do. So some niggas was getting, some niggas was out here getting drugged. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I'm sorry to some of the niggas and the females that I did this to. I know, cause I know one of them. She probably gonna see this. I'm not gonna speak on where she go to, but she definitely plays soccer. But I'm sorry, like I'm sorry. I had to, bro. Like it's just, I had to, bro. You don't understand, like I had no choice, bro. Nigga had to eat, bro. Nigga got tired of that being hungry shit, bro. That shit hurt.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like like it was just hella bad and
I don't think it was just females. That was just like a one time. Like I don't really condone that shit, but like it was really niggas that was really getting that. I'm telling you. Niggas are really
don't get me
getting
wrong.
that
I come from
BTA.
the projects. I come from the projects, but moms, we always had a roof over our head.
Like I was in that. Nigga, I started coming to school with a fucking knot on my head, nigga. Ninth grade, nigga.
Mom made that shit look easy, right? But at the same time, it's like, with all that being said, it's like at the same time, like even with the struggles and stuff, it's still shit that you go through, and you gotta kind of like really look what things go.
Like, y'all know how much money like 300 or no, not 300, like $400 is in ninth grade, bro. Like $400 in ninth grade is fucking crazy. And then imagine if you get $1,000 in ninth grade. Then you like, nigga, you feel like you just fucking. You feel like you fucking the richest nigga alive, bro. That shit don't be nothing, bro.
Because it's something that affects
Shit
you.
ain't nothing but change.
What might affect him? Like he going through the same shit that I'm going through, but it's like,
I'm almost out now.
yes. So like so when I jumped up the court, I was 15, but it was more so the fact that I felt like if I was able to take care of myself, my mom didn't have to worry about me. She can worry about my siblings. It was like it's a love. It was a sense of love, and I felt like I was helping my mom out in the sense of just being able to take care of myself. Like to this day, my mom tell me like, when it comes to you and your brothers and sisters, I never had to worry about you because I knew that you knew how to take care of yourself. It was that because I was going, no matter what, no matter where you was at, no matter what you was doing, you was gonna be cool.
Yeah, man. Like they say, man, accountability, man. Take actions in the things that you do. Be wise, man. Think once about it, man. This street shit is not what it's all hyped up to be, man. These you up in here are in the graveyard, man. Be smart, go to school, and get an education, man, and take care of yourself.
Yeah, he right about what he's saying. The streets ain't all what it pans out to be. I know it looked good at first, but you're gonna end up either dead or gonna end up in jail for the rest of your life. Your homeboy gonna tell on you, trust me. And while you in jail, he's gonna be fucking on your girl too. Trust me, I know this. You know what I'm saying? Been in jail for 16 and a half years, trust me. I know. When I tell you I know. And it happened to me, man.
And I'm gonna just say, be patient. Don't feel like everything has to happen.
That's sick. You say your homeboy gonna tell on you, then he gonna go fuck on your girl. Oh my god, that's a different type of heartbreak.
Overnight. When you young, you have a whole life ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? So just really sit back and really figure out what it is that you really want to do with yourself. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, tap into that. You know what I'm saying? And go full throttle with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't half step, don't none of that. Like whatever it is that you feel passionate about, really do that shit. Like you feel me, and figure out how you can really capitalize on it and make some money off that shit. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, whatever you do, you don't want to come to this shit, man, because it's not what it's all about, man. It's so much world and life out there, and different things and cultures and places for you to go out there and experience and shit. And this is the last place you want to be. You know what I'm saying? So what I would say is just take your time and figure out what you really want to do. Come up with a plan and execute. You know what I'm saying?
What I say to the youth is listen to the ones that love you and not the ones that just, like, when I say love, I mean love you genuinely, not just with a hidden agenda. Yeah, that's all really it.
I would say is
I thought that nigga was gonna drop down or some shit.
That you would ever struggle getting an education and playing some type of sport. You know what I'm saying? You think the fast money is But you'll get that fast money playing them sports, you know, and getting an education. That's what you need in your life. So that the other way you end up here, it's not it. You know, you think you lost this place right here. You know, education and stand athletic and you know, do a sport, man. Do a sport. Real talk.
Damn, it took the niggas all that shit to realize that, huh? That's fucking wild. That's crazy, dude.